Yes, as the title says to you, after living here for 3 years, I'm really considering to leave Japan. Yeah. As you may know, I have been living here for 3 years. I have been studying in Japanese high school. I visited Japanese university, studied law there for 1 year, and now I'm in Tokyo, visiting vocational school. Not yet, but in the next month. Well, my experience in Japan was more or less long, I would say. I studied Japanese among Brazilians because I was visiting a multicultural classroom, so there were Brazilians, Chinese, and two or one Japanese that had some roots with foreigners. So I learned some Japanese there. I actually mastered Japanese during the time. So after that, I spent a lot of time thinking what I'm gonna do next. I decided to go to a law school in Gifu. So first of all, I was living in a prefecture called Fukui, and then I moved to Gifu prefecture to study law there. I got a scholarship, so everything was paid, and I just didn't like the place really much, and the program was, well, quite boring, honestly. I mean, I loved the studying of law itself. It was quite interesting. The sphere and the atmosphere was great. I probably will reconsider some things about this year. So I really was interested in the topic, but the lectures were taught really boringly. You know, we were just staring at the board, and the teacher was writing something about related to law, and he asked us to copy it into our notebooks. That's everything we did. So yeah, I had some experience in the university, and it was too boring, so I decided to drop and move to computer and science degree. Yes, that's why I'm currently here in Tokyo. But as you may know, I have studied this for a while, well, almost a year already, no, 8 months. And now, after spending about 8 hours of my day coding and trying to figure out things around, I kind of burn out, and now I'm even thinking to quit this thing too. So I know I am really sounding like a quitter, but anyways, I'm also thinking to quit this because, well, it's just not what I really wanted. I mean, I love to spend time studying something, but just constantly watching at the screen and writing the code, well, sometimes I just want to have more human interactions, you know. Well, it's my own preference. People are different. Some people enjoy spending time alone all the time, some are not, so I'm not here to judge you too. So anyways, what I want to say from my experience here in Japan and why I kind of started to consider leaving the place is, you know, any foreigner says it to other foreigners. I don't know how many times I already heard it, but it's quite lonely here, not gonna lie about this. I mean, when I was in high school, I more or less tried to make friends. I would say I really tried. I went to a club, I was taking part in different activities there as well, but still I failed. I mean, even until now, I have zero friends among Japanese. I really don't want to admit this, but only my friend, whom I can call friend, is my teacher that was helping me with Japanese. I mean, we still have some interactions, so she's really nice woman. And that's probably it. That's how many friends I have about my teacher. So it's really difficult to make friends here. And feeling of loneliness, well, sometimes it might be useful. Sometimes it's not. It's not useful at all. You know, it really has some toll on your mental health with time. So after being here for 3 years and having almost no friends, I'm not really sure that I'm able to stay here for more time. So that's why I decided to start considering to leave. And don't be discouraged by that, guys. All of you who tried to move to Japan, want to visit this place, I definitely recommend you to do this. I mean, if I'm leaving from here, it doesn't mean that you will want to leave from here. I really want you to try to come here, try to live here, try to learn Japanese, understand the place, and if you enjoy it, you can stay. You know, it really depends from you. For me, it seems like it doesn't really work. So that's my honest opinion why I'm thinking that it's time for me to leave. And what I want you to do if you want to come to Japan, what you must do actually, try to master Japanese in advance. You know, I came to Japan and spent about 1.5 years to master Japanese. I was really just studying. And it took a lot of time from me. So instead of this, I could have created some connections, tried to make more friends or whatever. So it's really important to make some basis of Japanese before coming here. But believe me, you probably won't. The paradox of this thing is that Japanese is really difficult to live outside of Japan. When you are in Japan, it's easier. Studying it on your own might be really boring and really difficult. So yeah, it's a bit of like a hole in strategy, so it really depends whether you're able to do this or not. Anyways, I'm thinking that I'll be here for a couple of months yet. I'll try to visit a vocational school as well. Probably, if something changes, imagine I came to a vocational school and I'm like, you know what, it's kind of fun here. I'll be just like a dumbass right now, because I'll still stay in Japan, but I'm more confident in the decisions that I'll leave the place eventually, sooner or later. So I have some ideas what I'm gonna do, where I'm gonna go. So there will be some videos about this in the future, if I actually leave. And if I decide to leave, I also want to spend some time with you guys. So if some of you are visiting Japan in the next months, summer for example, I'll be able to meet with you, hang out, do some stupid things, etc. So yes, if you have some intention or you have some desire to meet, just write me on Instagram, or you can email me, whatever you want. So yeah, I guess it's all I want to say to you guys, and see you in the next one. Bye.